Hey my Sky Savers, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. I'm Kim and this is World of Sky, a world for women and moms looking to save money and get the most bang for your buck. And today we are talking all about how to create a budget for the holiday season. The holidays are such a festive time, they're magical, and many people wait the entire year just to get to the holiday season. But with that also comes the fact that the holiday season is expensive, okay? Lots of money is spent during the holiday season or leading up to that point. All the gifts, hosting dinner parties, attending dinner parties, eating out, events with family, with friends, with coworkers, family events, taking the kids to see the snow globes or taking them here or there. It adds up, okay? It's expensive. That's the bottom line. The holiday season is expensive. So yes, you want to be a part of the festivities, you want to participate in all of the activities, but you don't want to go broke or go into debt to do so. Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about how you can create a budget, what to include in your budget, how to plan monthly on what you need to save towards your holiday budget. We're going to cover all that in this video. Before we jump into the steps on how you can create a budget, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel if you have not done so already. Trust me, girl, your purse, your wallet, your bank account will thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into it. You want to create a separate holiday budget. Okay, this is going to be different from your normal regular monthly budget that you follow. But in order to see how much you can put into your holiday budget, you're going to want to use your regular budget to see how much disposable income or excess funds you have after taking care of all of your necessities each month. When creating this holiday budget, here are the things that you want to think about. You may want to include these categories into your budget. The first one, of course, is gifts. Okay, so think about how many people you need to buy for. Write them all out, okay? Write down every single person that you need to buy a gift for. Be thorough. This is really going to help you determine how much you need to be saving. People to include in this list are your children, your spouse or your significant other, your parents, grandparents, siblings, nieces, nephews, co-workers, teachers, okay? And your secret Santa. Think about all those people, put them on a list. The second category that you want to tackle are events, activities, or parties. So kind of lump all of that stuff into one. So write down any events that you will be hosting. Write down any events that you will be attending. Write down any holiday events for the kids. Of course, there are things that may pop up, but in general, you may already know some of the things that you need to plan for attending. Some examples include, Gina, who throws her Christmas dinner out at a restaurant every single year. You need to budget for that. Or maybe you have Christmas with a group of friends. You guys get matching pajamas, you exchange gifts. You're going to want to budget for that. Or maybe there are activities that you take your kids to every single year. You need to include those in the activities category. And then if you host a dinner or Christmas Eve, or any other holiday that you celebrate during that time of year, if you're hosting a dinner, of course, you need to plan and budget for that as well. Okay, so those are some ideas that will go under the events, parties, activity category of your holiday budget. The third budget category is clothing. So all those events and activities that you're attending, do you need outfits for those things? You'll want to budget for that. Are you doing Christmas photos or holiday photos with your family? You need to budget for all the outfits and the accessories that you need to pick up, as well as budget for the photography or the fee to print pictures. Include all of those things in your holiday budget. Are you doing matching Christmas pajamas with your family? Do you need an outfit for Christmas Eve because you have to attend this dinner? And then do you need a different outfit for Christmas Day because you're over here? So all of the clothes, think of all the clothes, the outfits, the accessories that you'll need for the season, and put those in their own category within your budget. The fourth category in the budget should be for holiday decorations, okay? Some people may or may not have this category. I definitely have this category in my holiday budget. I can't help it. I love decorations. Comment down below and let me know if you are also big on holiday decorations. Okay, so you want to plan for your tree. If you're getting a fresh tree every single year, the lights, the wreaths, the candles, right? I could go on and on, but just holiday decorations in general, they can be very expensive. So you actually want to allocate money towards that category. And the final category that we'll discuss in this video is gifts or donations. So maybe you participate in a local giving tree, or you're going to be donating toys for children or food for those to have during the holidays. Whatever type of donation you're planning to make that a separate category. So these things can vary per household, per individual, but I just wanted to give you some ideas of the things that you could well, that you should include in your holiday budget. You may have more categories, you may have less than I mentioned. Totally fine either way. Just think of everything that you will spend money on during the holiday times. Okay, now let's walk through an example of this. Okay, let's say that you wrote down everybody's name that you need to buy a gift for. I want you to also go back and set a designated amount that you're going to spend on each person. It could be the same amount across the board for every person on your list. It could be more for certain people, less for other people. However you want to determine that. There's no right or wrong way to do that. Just go down your list and add an amount that you plan to spend on that person. Add up all of those amounts, and this is going to give you an idea of how much you need to budget for towards gifts. Okay, you also might want to add a buffer in there in case you forgot someone. It'll give you a little wiggle room. Okay, now you have your gifts category for the budget. Let's move on to events and activities. You want to do the same thing for all of the events and the activities that you listed. Add a corresponding dollar amount to how much you think that event will cost you to attend. You may also want to add in a buffer for this category in case something pops up or you forgot about little Johnny's event that he's throwing this year. Continue to do this for every single category that you've listed out in your budget. Come up with a total for that category. Then add them all up, and that will give you an idea of what your budget needs to be for the holiday season. Okay, so let's say that you did all of that, you've added everything up, and you've come up with this. For gifts, you have $700, $400 for parties, activities, and events, $100 for clothing, $200 for decorations, and $100 for your gift or donation category. So that brings you to a total of $1,500. So based on everything you wrote out, you need to budget for $1,500. Some of you might be saying, yikes, that's a lot of money. Some of you might be saying, oh, that's not too bad. So how do we break this up monthly? What you want to do to break it up monthly is take the total number, so the $1,500, and divide it by the number of months that you plan to save towards your holiday budget. This will be the number that you need to set aside every single month to reach your goal. So I have some examples, of course. $1,500, if you're planning on saving over 4 months, you would need to save $375 a month. If you're trying to save $1,500 over 6 months, you need to save $250. And lastly, if you're trying to save $1,500 over 12 months, you need to save $125 per month. Okay, so the amount of months that you're going to save is totally up to you. Look at your regular budget and see how much you have left over at the end of the month after you've paid everything that you need to pay. Now, if that number seems huge to you, it doesn't seem feasible, no problem. You have a couple of options of things that you can do. You can either decrease your expenses so you can just spend less on the holiday overall, or number two is that you can increase your income. So if you're looking to do the first option, here's some ways that you can decrease your expenses. Number one, only buy for the kids in your family. Leave the adults out. They will be fine. They will be fine. Or if you absolutely want to buy for the adults, maybe consider pulling names with your family, and that way you're only buying for one adult as opposed to buying a gift for every single adult in your family. And also with that, maybe set a hard budget that people cannot spend over that amount. So maybe it's $20, $25, $50, whatever it can be for your family, whatever seems feasible for your family. That may be another thing that you want to consider as well. The second idea is to make some homemade gifts, something thoughtful. Or if you're a baker, baked goods always, they always make a fantastic gift. Third thing is that you can set a limit with your spouse or your significant other. Set the limit to something that is affordable for both of you and make sure that you are shopping within that budget. A fourth thing that you can do if you're hosting a party during the holiday season is to consider serving just appetizers and not a full dinner. This can be much more affordable and help you save with your food costs. The fifth thing is to shop sales throughout the year, okay, to save on gifts as well as to save on baking supplies. I have a whole video about what to buy when, so it's a month by month breakdown of what items are on sale and different sales that happen throughout the year. You may want to check that out so you can consider when is the best time and when can I get the best price on certain items. You can save them and then gift them during the holiday time. And the last thing is, don't be afraid to opt out of some of the activities or events, okay? Definitely try to attend the ones that are most important to you, but if there's some that you just can't afford to go, just don't go. Okay, so those are a few things that you can do to decrease your expenses. Now let's talk about increasing your income. The first thing is to get a seasonal part-time job. A lot of retailers are looking for additional help during the holiday season as shopping picks up and there's more people in the stores. They need more help, so you could pick up a part-time seasonal job and use those funds towards your holiday budget. The second thing is to get a side hustle. In this video, I talk about 10 different side hustles that you can do. And some of those side hustles, you can make some quick cash and use those towards your holiday spending. Okay, so be sure to check that out if you're looking for some ideas of different things that you can do. Okay, so now it's time for you to go and create your holiday budget. Go ahead and do it now. Be prepared because those holidays, they are sneaking up on us. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, comment down below and let me know. And also be sure that you subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week and they are pertaining to saving you money in some fashion. That is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you and I will see you in my next video. Happy saving!